Well, good morning and welcome back to the program. Glad you're with us this morning. Just about 19 minutes after the hour. Please join me in welcoming my good friend Big Lou is in the studio. How are you, sir?
I'm doing spectacularly. Thank you for having me, Sock.
Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming. How long have you been back home?
Back home, just about a week now. Just about a week. It's gone way too quickly. I'm leaving today, actually,
Oh, this
but
is
it's
this
been a
is the
beautiful week.
so back to Canada.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How
Where it's
cold?
cold, way too cold, way too cold. Minus 16
So
degrees.
where are you in Canada?
If you're familiar with Toronto, I'm
Yeah.
about 2 hours away southwest in London, Ontario.
Oh, I know London.
Yeah, yeah,
I spent
yeah.
the I spent a ton of time.
Okay.
Who was the was back in my old life before radio? One of the banks that I used to consult with all the time had their credit card operations um, in London. I want to say it might have been TD, might have been TD back
TD's
in
got
the
a big
day.
establishment out there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all a blur many moons ago. So I know London.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So you
yeah.
fly in Toronto and drive?
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. I've
Exactly.
done that many times
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Hopefully around that time there won't be too much traffic and not a
Yeah.
lot of snow on the road.
I have to tell you, Toronto is one of my favorite cities because it has a very cosmopolitan feel,
Hmm.
but it feels more like Europe than New York.
I think it's transforming. When was the last time you were there?
It's a long time now. Yeah. No, not the same.
It's a different place. It's a
Uh,
different place, my friend.
uh, I used to stay at this hotel that was an old bank building down in the financial district. And the lower part of the building was like the old fashioned bank building, with
Ooh,
with like all the moldings and like the old
cool.
school stuff. But they had built a tower on top of it. And I can't for the life of me I can't remember the name of the
I
hotel.
couldn't tell you, but it sounds magnificent and it sounds
And
like Toronto.
well, and you would have um like if you were in one of the lower level rooms,
Hmm.
you were all the old features and stuff. But if you were in one of the higher level rooms, then
It's more
you
modern.
it was very modern,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. That's pretty cool.
And they had the hotel had two cars that were just like house cars that were there. And they had drivers, and if you needed to go to the airport, they would take you in an old Rolls Royce
Wow.
or an old Cadillac limo, which was like so you either felt like Elvis or the Queen or the King.
It's an experience.
Yeah,
It's
it
an
was just
experience. That's awesome.
it was super cool.
Wow.
So listen, how did you end up in in Canada from Sweet St. Martin?
In Canada. This is a long story. Actually, next year will be my 20th anniversary of having like moved originally.
Mm-hmm,
So I moved a couple of days before my 15th birthday for boarding school. I received an opportunity
mm-hmm,
because I was performing well academically and with tennis.
mm-hmm,
So I received a part scholarship to go and attend this boarding school close to Toronto as well in Newmarket.
mm-hmm,
And I did grades 10, 11, and 12 there.
mm-hmm,
And to be honest, I didn't really want to go to
mm-hmm,
begin with. I mean, why would I walk away from this? Everything that I know, everything I'm familiar with, my
mm-hmm,
parents, for something completely unknown. But at the same time, I don't regret it.
mm-hmm.
I had to quickly learn to become independent and to navigate in a world without anything that I was familiar with. And I think that helped me apply different kind of values and learn different kinds of skill sets to apply in my life today.
So and how did the music thing happen? When did that happen?
That's completely random as well. So for anyone that knows me here,
So
or
and people how to find tell people how to find you online.
absolutely, absolutely. Anywhere online, social media wise, would be Big Lou Crew.
Uh huh.
And then if you want to check out a website, bigloucrew.com.
Got it. Okay.
That's the easiest.
Okay.
But music was completely random. For anyone that knows me before, I was always in the world of sports, maybe leaning into medicine. I wanted to become a doctor, biology, that kind of thing.
Really?
Really, really.
Still or
Like,
no?
no, 0% now. And I experienced a little bit more life. I worked in the pharmaceutical industry for a little bit, and that wasn't what I was,
Mm-hmm,
it wasn't filling me up.
mm-hmm,
So I hit my quote unquote quarter life crisis. A couple of scenarios happened, and I found myself diving deep into personal development,
mm-hmm,
which sparked a curiosity towards motivational speaking,
mm-hmm.
which then led to music at 28 years old. Zero background in music. I was like, you know what? What if I tried to write these motivational type speeches to a song? Because I was losing my juju when I was rehearsing my speeches. I was like, what if I put it to a song and I contained that energy?
Mm-hmm.
So I wrote in YouTube, how do you write a rap verse? is an 11-minute video. 15 minutes after that, I had my first rap verse. For the next 30 days, I wrote rap verses every day, and I was
Wow.
like, this is what I'm gonna do professionally,
Wow.
with no experience. And this year, actually, in my city, I received the award for best hip hop artist. So it's working.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is, see, kudos to you. I
Thank you.
You are a role model for all of our young St. Martiners, and
Thank you.
you know, I I say this all the time, and I'd love to have you come back. I'd
I would
love to
love
have
to
you. No, I
continue being
want you
back.
to come live here because the
Ah,
young men on this island need role models like you.
I totally agree. I
Uh,
totally agree. And it's not just me. There's a whole bunch of other cool people, but I think it would be meaningful and impactful for me to come back and spend more time here. It's just really challenging at this stage because I'm still building out different opportunities,
Sure.
and they're not here.
No, no, of course,
Like,
and
I
and
can't.
and that's one of the things. This is such a wonderful place, but its small
Yeah.
nature
Yeah.
of
In that realm.
yeah, it just makes it really hard.
What I am flirting with though is the idea of having local artists come and perform
Mm.
in Canada. And I actually had that happen last year. Shout out to Sigma. He came out to
God,
Canada.
I've known
Yeah,
him forever too.
he's dope. He came and performed at a show that I was hosting. So if I can do that more and create more opportunity for other local artists,
Yeah,
that'd be very meaningful as well.
yeah, and then like and of course I know Koba
Koba's dope. Yeah.
from Orange Grove. He's perhaps one of the he's very shy. When it comes to his credentials and what he's accomplished.
He's been out here. He's been
he,
doing it. Yeah, yeah.
he's the real thing,
Yeah, yeah.
right? And so he I've seen him be a role model for young men here.
Myself included.
Yeah, yeah,
Myself included. This year we performed for the Heineken Regatta.
yeah.
Obviously, you were there. And I asked him before. I was like, "Hey, I've never performed on a stage this big, and I've never performed with in ears. What kind of feedback do you have?" And he stood there and he gave me feedback.
Yeah,
So directly already he's doing that.
without a doubt. And
Yeah.
he will tell you exactly what he
Yeah.
thinks,
Yeah.
and will give you honest, honest feedback, honest, uh, you know, accolades, and honest criticism when
Yeah.
when you need it to, and do it in a way that you just love him even more, right?
100%.
Yeah. And we
But I
need,
want to encourage people to actually ask for feedback. Don't just wait and expect the older, more experienced person to come and just tell you things. Because I asked him.
yeah, it's good to ask.
You have
It's
to ask.
and I, I know, just having spoken to you for the last 7 minutes, I know you'll get what I'm saying, right? Respect,
Mm.
real respect is something you earn. You earn it by your actions. You just don't get it, right? And lots of times, I find that young folks don't want to put the work in
Hmm.
to earn the respect,
Hmm.
right? And you've done it, right? And that's why I think you would be such a tremendous role model. You're from here. You're born here, right?
Born here, born raised here. Yeah.
Can you get really local? Can you talk really?
Uh, it would be more forced. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
Yeah.
a couple of pops and something could happen. But
I still can't do it after
yeah,
I mean, I've been coming here since I was probably 13 years old. I still can't do it.
yeah,
What are you gonna do?
yeah.
But what you bring to the table is something that many can't bring to the table because you've lived it, you've done it, and you have so many lessons. Just the fact that how old were you? You left to go to boarding school.
15.
So leaving home at 15, and all these years later, and look at what you've accomplished. And
It's been fun.
yeah, what were mom and dad's role in all of this?
Various roles. Supportive,
Uh,
but also tremendously scared because like they don't have any experience in the world of music
uh,
either. So understanding walking away from anything that is quote unquote stable was terrifying because now they still feel responsible for their boy.
right.
But at the same time, they were able to see me be that young, vibrant kid, experience depression and anxiety and go into that dark hole. And then as I was exploring creativity and self-expression, they saw me return to who I was and then grow from even there.
Mhm.
So from struggling and being in that dark place, I was finding myself and finding others or helping others find themselves.
What do you think got you into the dark place? What made you?
Being tired of my
Yeah.
own excuses. Like I for a long time I was blaming others
Mm.
for the things that were happening to me. Whether it was like personal injuries, like this guy made me do this move and now I have a bad knee. Like it
Mm.
wasn't my own. I was just blaming everyone else for whatever. Um, and I don't know how vulnerable we can get here. I don't want to trigger anyone, but there are a couple of things in my life in terms of substance abuse that I was like heavily into, an abortion experience,
Mhm.
and psychedelic mushrooms as well.
Mhm.
All of that happened within about a 3 month period, and then I actually faced deportation. I wasn't arrested and deported from Canada, but like I received a notice saying that you can't stay here any longer. You have to quit your jobs. You have to leave the country, and if you don't, we're going to deport you.
Mhm.
Um, and so I moved back here. I think that was in 2022, and I moved and I lived here for about 7 months without knowing if I was going back or
Mhm.
not. And so all of these kinds of situations really forced me to turn internally and ask myself, what am I even doing with my life?
See, these are such valuable
It was
lessons.
insane. It was
Yeah.
insane and it was numbing.
Yeah.
Like you're there for extended periods of time, but you begin to work through it ideally.
Mhm.
Um, and this is where I landed, trying to navigate life myself,
Mhm.
and in doing that, leave a footprint and a path for others
Was
to follow.
was it tough to go back to Canada?
Yes and no,
Uh-huh.
because I was already thinking of different ways that I can establish myself here.
Uh-huh.
Um, and at that point, I was developing or re-establishing the relationships that I quote unquote had walked away from when I was younger. Because I would
Mhm.
come back on vacation and you would see your friends and you'd see other people that you know, but it's not the same.
Mhm.
They're spending every day together, every week together. They're building those memories, and I was removed from that.
Mhm.
So I was reestablishing those things, but I knew that I still needed to get out. I didn't know it was Canada
Mhm.
to pursue music.
Mhm.
I knew at that time I needed to do music.
Mhm.
With no experience, just like
Mhm.
this is what is edging me on. So I was excited to go back to Canada after, but I wasn't sure if it was going to happen, to be honest.
Mhm. Yeah. And now, have you been able to build a social circle and a network in Canada similar to your network and social circle here? Is it, or is that harder in some place that's not home?
I think it's different because of the people,
Yeah.
and I'm not just saying it because like I'm here in St. Martin, but I genuinely feel the people here are warmer. They're more open to having fun.
Mhm.
They're less scared of what others are thinking about them. For example, we go to a show in Canada, and if the room isn't fully packed, people are very self-conscious of like even dancing, so they're not going to cheer, they're not going to do whatever
Mhm.
because like, oh, they're watching me and this is awkward.
Yeah.
Whereas here, like, we're just gonna have fun.
Well,
You know what
listen,
I'm saying?
I was at yeah, I saw you on Friday night at the We Are SXM
Yeah,
10th anniversary,
yeah. Shout out
um,
Roy,
and to Roy and the whole We Are SXM game,
Tokyo.
Tokyo. Tokyo, are you behaving this morning? Um, Tokyo, just so you know, you were when you stopped by the house yesterday. It was on the beach, and then he left his shirt, and then
Evidence.
and so I called him and said, you left your shirt here, and then I found this morning he left his blue towel, his beach towel there too. So I have your beach towel. It's
That's
actually
funny.
it's thrown. I threw it in the wash, so it'll be clean when you get it back. Um, and but so after that,
Mhm.
but so it was Fire Coral that performed and Orange Grove that did a short set, and
Mhm.
everybody was just nobody cared. Everybody was just into it.
There was a how do you call those? Like a train, people running around like a parade.
Yeah,
It was a vibe.
yeah,
It was great.
and I knew everybody. It was funny. Like you knew everybody in the room.
Yeah,
You
no, it
knew
was
everybody.
special. It was really cool. Yeah, reconnecting with them.
And then um, I'm trying to think. Then the next night was over at Seaview in Phillipsburg, at the Seaview Hotel, there was a fundraiser for the Freegan Food
Yeah.
Foundation, and
Yeah.
Orange Grove from there. We must have had 300 people.
Wow.
It was packed. I mean, the whole outdoor pool area was packed, and I was fortunate to be the MC, and we had a ton of fun.
Oh, cool.
But nobody, I mean, the show was going on, and everybody is just like
yeah,
dancing away and
dancing.
swaying and moving, and
Yeah.
what a great
Yeah.
great evening.
Yeah.
And that's so St. Martin.
It's St. Martin. It's truly special. Not to say that it can't happen in London and different areas in Canada, but like you have to pull for it. You have to like really encourage them, create a space where like it's okay. So I mean, it helps me become a better performer. You know, it challenges me. It's not discouraging. How do I get these people to react like those people?
Do you remember the first time you went on stage?
Yeah.
How scared were you?
Ironically, I was also acting as the sound guy. So like I was more nervous about that because I don't even know what buttons to press right now.
Right.
And
Or not.
or not press exactly. That's an art in itself.
Yeah.
But I was with my best friend and he was doing his first art show. He's a visual artist, and so it was at a gallery, and I was doing my music and he was doing his art. So like we shared the nerves. It wasn't overwhelming per se.
Can you? So outside of like rap, can you sing or no? Can you carry a tune?
I'm becoming a singer. I prefer to call myself a vocal athlete.
Vocal athlete. I like
I
that.
resonate with that further.
I'm horribly tone deaf.
Oh no.
Yes, it's bad. Good Jewish boy that I am. When I was bar mitzvahed when I was 13, the rabbi, after a week of studying, the rabbi said, "Jeffrey, don't chant.
Oh no.
Read." I'm sorry. I am.
Can't take it personally.
No,
But see, if you're a vocal athlete, you can just practice on the skill and you eventually become a better athlete.
How do you practice?
Stretching, exercises, those kind of things.
So we have to talk because I really think when I get in the car like if I go on a road trip and I'm alone, I'm in concert and I think I sound great. I think the rest of the world is just wrong.
They need to fix their hearing.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. But anyway, so where if folks are going to be up in the Greater Toronto area, where can they, or in Canada, where can they see you? Where are you performing next? What's going on?
I'm doing mainly in London. I organize more of my shows in London. I'll be collaborating with a couple of event promoters in Toronto. I probably do a couple of shows. Maybe I think we're leaning towards April for the first show, and then maybe something else in the summer in Toronto.
When the snow goes away.
When the snow goes away. Festival season. But the best place to like keep track with, I suppose, all of my releases, all of my events, and all that kind of stuff would be on my website, bigloucrew.com. Okay. I update that, and I even have a newsletter. Mailing list. I've got about 500 people on that, so join it. It's fun.
How come I'm not on your mailing list?
I got to get better at promoting it, and this is what I'm doing right now.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Perfect.
So I'll be doing a whole bunch of different kinds of things, whether it's just actual like music shows or what I'm trying to do called keynote concerts, where I tie my motivational speaking with original music performances to create impact. But still have fun with it, you know.
So when you're doing put on your motivational speaker hat.
Boom.
What are the topics that you typically cover?
Well, I tend to dive into what I skated over just now, the abortion experience, the deportation, those personal like more raw struggles. I talk a little bit about immigration as well because there's a healthy immigration population.
So now that all of this is, you're back in Canada. You have a Canadian passport now. Are you a Canadian?
PR. I'm holding my Dutch passport. I don't want to let it go.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Also, Canada makes you can't have two.
The Dutch would let me. Would make me get rid of the Dutch if I got the Canadian.
Got it.
If I told them.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
But I don't.
Well, it's the same reason that I can't have. I have to wait till I'm 65 to have a Dutch passport.
It's wild. I heard about that.
I'm like, I have to wait till I'm 65. Really. This
guy's honorary local already. Come on.
I don't know. This is St. Martin is the one place that has been in my life longer than anywhere in the world. So there you go.
Yeah.
You know.
That speaks volumes.
Yeah. So it's home. So see, like I love to talk. One of the things I'm contemplating going back to school, and I'm contemplating going back to do a doctorate in business, and I'm thinking about studying leadership, because I think like the whole notion of what leaders do and what leadership is changing. And I think we can all learn. If we're all better leaders,
Hmm.
then we're better followers too.
Absolutely.
And so you intrigued me about the whole motivational speaking
Cool.
thing.
Cool.
So
Cool.
I want to come next. I haven't been to Toronto in years. I want to come back up. My favorite steakhouse on the planet is downtown. I want to say King Street West.
Okay.
Or maybe it's on Yonge. I can't remember. It's called Bardi's.
Bardi's.
Bardi.
Might have to pop in.
And it's upstairs. It's upstairs on. It's all running together. It's all running together.
Might have to check it out.
Yeah, the best bone-in ribeye ever on the planet is what I remember.
Bone-in ribeye. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
so
I got the recording. I'm gonna have to check that out when I go to Toronto.
deal. Lou, thank you for coming to spend some time with me this morning.
No problem. Can I say one more quick
You
thing?
please.
My dad just opened a bakery, Brethren
what-
Bakery in Cole Bay.
What's it called?
Brethren Bakery.
Brethren. Okay.
Yes, it is in Cole Bay, right across from La Bomba, as the two roads converge.
Right around
It'll
the
be
corner.
Right around the corner. It'll be on the left side, behind a blue building. Beautiful, beautiful items: whole wheat, sourdough, white bread,
Ooh.
delicious.
Yum.
I'll see you
Yum.
there.
Ask him if can he make me a pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel.
Nobody makes pumpernickel here. You gotta
Dad,
go
if you're listening.
we need a good Jewish deli. I
Yeah.
gotta buy for y'all. What can I say?
I'll special request that for sure.
Give mom and dad my best. Thank you for coming in, man.
Thank you for having me, Doc Sock.
Please stop by whenever you're in town. Please stay in touch from the Great White North.
I will.
And the snow.
I will.
And call in every now and then. Let us know what's going on. Keep us posted.
Yeah.
On,
Who knows? Maybe we plan something here.
you never know.
Yeah.
Big Lou Crew. BigLouCrew.com. Correct.
.com. Absolutely.
Perfect. Lou,
Thank
always a pleasure, brother. Take care of yourself.
Thank you.
It is 9:41. I am very tardy. What else is new? Let me take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. And a big thank you to Big Lou, for stopping by. Big Lou, who's like the same height as me. And how tall are you?
5'5".
Me too. See,
Hey.
there you go. Man. Well, we stick together.
You got to.
You know-
And we're
you know
both
what-
bald and beautiful.
That for sure. They say that short people kind of rule the world, and
I'm here for it.
I 100% agree.
Leadership, right?
There you go. We'll be right back. Stick around.